Special Advisor to President Muhammadu Buhari on ease of doing business, Jumoke Oduwole, says the present administration is committed to making the business environment conducive for women to thrive. She said this at Foursquare International Women's Mothers Program tagged Mothers' Wages. Senior correspondent Ivy Khan reports.
It's their day, so the joy is understandable as the church rolled out drums in their honor. The children weren't left out as there were special readings for mothers.
Our husband is known in the gate when he's seated among the elders of the land. Strength and honor are our clothing. In our mouth is wisdom, and in our tongue is the law of kindness.
However, the special guest of honor in her speech advised women to empower themselves by taking advantage of various intervention programs available in the country.
Has implemented a number of women-friendly interventions, including its award-winning social intervention program with its school feeding program, trader money, market money, and the Bank of Industry's intervention recently launched a women's fund. We also have the CBN, that's the Central Bank of Nigeria, Anchor Borrowers Program, and the NISA loans, and the like.
Shall we rise on our feet?
The mothers spoke on their expectations from the government.
All we want is to give us an enabling environment. Things are so expensive, and the salary, the so-called salary, is nothing to write home about. You cannot even feed your family. So as mothers, that are into small business, and there is no light. What do you want to call that one?
We have a lot of potentials on the inside of us and want to impact into our children. But sometimes, because of the unenabling environments that we experience, some things are holding us back from fully unleashing what we have on the inside of us.
The improvement of the quality of life of women, the low-income women, the women in the rural areas, the women who are involved in business. There is need to improve the quality of life of these women by supporting their work, their businesses financially.
Mothers were charged to ensure they impact positive and Christian values on their children, as the home is the bedrock of the society. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.
To some sad development, a former lawmaker and chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, Arthur Nzeribe, has died at the age of 83. Family sources confirmed to TVC News that the former lawmaker, who represented Imo West district in the upper chamber of the National Assembly, died in his country home in Oguta, local government area of Imo State, after a protracted illness. Senator Nzeribe was a lawmaker who represented Olu constituency between October 1983 and December 1983. He later returned to the Senate and represented Imo West district between May 1999 and May 2007 on the platform of the PDP. Former Inspector General of Police Mike Okiro has blamed the recent explosion at an illegal oil refinery at Abezi Forest in Egbema area of Imo State on years of neglect by oil companies operating in the region. We have more in this report.
2 weeks after the unfortunate incident, which could be termed as national tragedy, where over 100 people lost their lives to an explosion from the operations of an illegal oil refinery at Abezi Forest in Ohajebema local government area of Imo State. Both government and non-governmental bodies have visited the area, and mass burial of unclaimed bodies born beyond recognition taking place. The latest reaction is coming from the former Inspector General of Police, who is also the national leader of Oguta, Ohajebema Development Initiative. He likened the tragedy to the long-talked-about marginalization of the area by oil companies operating in the region.
We condemn this in its entirety. The issue of illegal bunkering, illegal refinery, is one that we as elders have been starting against this a long time ago. We feel that all companies have done enough, not done enough at all. Here, I don't know where we came from. We came from Port Harcourt to Owerri, Lagos. It had no relation to this place. Especially the Imo side of Iboma. The company here did nothing. The Iboma side of Iboma. The river side of Iboma. The companies there gave them roads, water, electricity, 24 hours, but none for Imo side.
Our youths are not happy. Our people are not happy that a place like Ebema, that is, Ebema is the main reason why Imo State is an oil producing community. Now, before now, and even presently, there's no road leading to Ebema from Oguta. There's no road leading to Ebema from Agua. There's no road leading to Ebema from Ibocha. There's no road leading to Ebema from Avo. We are cut off. Our people are not happy. The basic amenities that the government of the states, especially Imo State, should provide, we are not having it.
Mr. Kiru, while expressing worry over the death of over 100 young people in a day, called on government to urgently clamp down on operators of illegal oil activities.
So the government should intensify the security on oil pipelines. We don't want this to happen again because we even had a few days ago after it happened, they went again. It's like, what can we do? Let us go and either we live or die. They're still on. We'll be calling on them to stop. So the government, the security agencies should intensify their patrol. All companies should intensify their patrol to ensure that these pipelines are safe. We don't come into this kind of carnage any longer.
The lines ought to have some technologies that when you come close to the pipes, it triggers and alerts the oil company, and then they can send interventions to those lines. This is international best practices. It's done in Europe. I'm sure the line belongs to Eni, and Eni is the highest supplier of gas in Europe.
Now that the stakeholders are speaking out against this national disaster, with concerted efforts on the side of government and security agents, oil bunkering activities may soon be a thing of the past in the Niger Delta region.
Now, more than 4 billion naira has been spent on procuring starter packs for 194 youths trained on smartphone repair in Adamawa State. That's according to the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadia Farouk, at the graduation ceremony of 194 youths. Our correspondent, Owolabi Adenusi, found in this report.
Recent data released by the National Bureau of Statistics in 2022 shows that unemployment among young Nigerians within ages of 15 to 34 years stand at 21.72 million. Or 42.5% of the 29.94 young Nigerians, while national unemployment rate stood at 33.3%. The high rate of unemployment has been of concern to government at all levels, who, despite its pledge to take 100 million youths out of the street, has been largely unsuccessful. At this all, are the new batch of the graduates who have undergone training of smartphone repair initiated by the federal government to reduce poverty among the teeming youths. President Buhari gave approval for the expansion of the NSIP for the youth of Adamawa State. Its aim is to provide job opportunity for another 11,223 youths after successfully exiting 15,825 youths under the batch A and B. The minister is represented by the National Coordinator of the National Social Investment Programs, NSIP, Dr. Umar Buba Binde, at this event. He insists that the program is on course to lift 100 million Nigerians out of poverty in the next 10 years.
So it means even solving the poverty, if you don't solve poverty amongst young people, there is a big problem. So it is in this vice that the president said, National Social Investment Program, go and concentrate on young people, work hard on young people, open the eyes of Nigeria's young people.
The beneficiaries commend the federal government for the initiative, believing it will add value to their societal growth.
We'll make sure that with these skills that we have acquired, we'll be able to gain something that you people will come at last and say, thank you.
The trainees will undergo another 6 months of informal apprenticeship to be supervised by master agents in the state. They will be properly supervised to remove unserious ones from the list during the apprenticeship training.